Okay, so here's the dealio with this, basically. I have videos recorded on YouTube basically up until the first fight, and I made a bunch of mistakes as I just didn't know how to play the game correctly up until that point. So we are going to do a little bit. We're going to start over from day like 5, because I'm not sure how much time I'm really going to need before I'm able to get back up to the point of the contest with having had enough time to actually like gather all of the materials required for me to actually win the contest. So we're going to start over at day 5. I have a save on 8, but I feel like that's just too close to the end. Yeah, okay. Yeah, last time I got into the potion, the contest, you have to have like one of these 3 types of potions. And it says you have to have one of each of them, like the second stage version of them, with 3 stars. And I thought this was the second stage version of this because like the health and the mana potions both get from this small bottle into a bigger bottle like this when they're like the better versions. And I was like, well, this one's so round, it must be the correct one, and it wasn't, because this one for some reason just gets more decorative when it upgrades. Which I think is dumb and it confused me, blah. I would like a new pot. Yes, thank you. Can I get that immediately or do I have to wait on this? Oh. Okay, bye. Rafta is indeed strange and delightful. Do you not find it so? In all my many travels, I have seen no place like it. You've traveled a lot then, huh? I have, but that is not so unusual for a walrus. He literally is a walrus? I thought he was like a human that looked like a walrus. Those of us who seek excellence and pursue mastery in our chosen field may undertake a great pilgrimage, and mine has brought me here. Let's stay on topic, tell me more. He definitely seems like the type who wants me to say, tell me more. Yes, Grandpa, tell me more stories of your childhood. I didn't know much about the walrus culture. He has literal tusks. That's just one big tooth, what are you talking about? You can't tell if that's actually a real tusk. He could just be having a piece of this fluffy thing from his clothes sticking out of his mouth. I kind of thought at first that you meant his mustache though, and I was like, that's not real. That's not mustache, you silly. Then I shall be glad to teach you. My homeland is a remote place marked by its harsh culture, climate. We are welcoming of outsiders, yet receive few visitors, and so we take it upon ourselves to send our best and brightest out into the world, as missionaries, as pilgrims. We travelers are charged with a great and holy purpose. We are meant to spread our expertise far and wide. To dedicate ourselves to service in foreign lands, as a path to self-improvement and enlightenment. Some of us have devoted ourselves to medicine, some of us philosophy. While others have created artworks of such indescribable beauty, you would weep to look upon them. Dang, this man really said, here's my lore. You've interacted with me once, I think it's time. You've earned the right to my entire backstory. And that's why you're here, to share your artistic talent? You are correct, my pilgrimage has brought me to Rafta shores, and here I shall remain until I have created a masterpiece. But to create something more remarkable than the land itself, this will be a challenge. People will tell you that Rafta is a wild place, chaotic, but in fact the opposite is true, for this island was built with intention. It was shaped by the hand of a powerful witch. Who's dead. She's dead now. We don't respect Maven. I hear Maven is not respected. Maven carved out the mountains, she charted the course of the rivers. The very flora and fauna have their origins in her lab. How strong is a witch? I thought I was a witch. I fly around like a broomstick and I make potions. This girl's witch powers was to literally make and shape an entire, like, continent island thing? I guess that's why he talks so much, though. Because if he's, like, supposed to be, like, a missionary of going out, he must have been one of the most social people in the tribe or wherever he came from, so he's like, hey, Muktuk, you like to talk a lot. Gotta tell people about us. She had the right idea. She had a god complex. She has a little bit of god complex, but I think this guy seems like maybe he's in support, so I say she has the right idea. I see the appeal of having a whole island to play with. I do as well. The grander the canvas, the greater the impact. This, then, is what Rafta means to me. It is a living artwork. Upon it every surface I see the mark of its marker. I respect your point of view. I like a guy who knows what he likes. I can't, in good faith, imagine myself doing anything that seems vaguely flirty with this walrus man. Especially now that I know that he's not just kind of like a person, he's literally like a walrus. And also the only animal person I think I've seen so far, so until I see another animal person and it is proven to me that this is normal, then I refuse. I respect your point of opinion. As craftspeople people, we should acknowledge the craftsmanship of others. Indeed, and not just acknowledge, but celebrate. Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It is not to diminish when it is shared. You're a rabbit? Oh, shut! You're gonna come into my chat and point out that I don't know what I'm talking about? You're just gonna come in here and say that to me? To my face? Alright, I see. Well, some people would say that rabbit and walrus do not belong together, okay? Enthusiasm is like love or beauty. It is not diminished when it is shared. I've learned something. Raise interest by 16! Dang, that's a strong card. If I use Pump It Up next to this thing, that's like all my abilities for a round, but it's freaking strong. I'll try to remember that when I'm back at the shop. Routine can make it difficult, I know, but we all must do what we can to muster enthusiasm for the beauty that is all around us. This is what travel teaches us in the end. To look around with hungry eyes, to truly see a place. And to find joy in all that is different and strange and new. How sweet. Thank you, Muktuk, for your philosophy lesson today. Okay, have fun. Oh, you know what? I needed a cactus. The reason I'm sending her out to those 2 locations is because I need her to come back with a cactus from the desert and a mushroom or something from the other place. But she didn't get one that time, so maybe it's like a thing that you only get them if she goes to the final boss and defeats it, which would suck because I was thinking it would be a lot easier if I could just kind of half do this all the way up to that point. One cool thing is that the pot actually skips time when you sleep on it, which means that actually might have been useful for me not to use all my wood on here. Superb brew. Okay, yeah, okay, this took everything that I had. This was all the most expensive ingredients, and I still didn't get enough stars. I need this to be at least the 3-star variant in order for this to be, like, effective at the contest. It sucks. Oh, look how beautiful. We're like way more pretty than we used to be now. And we actually have our upgraded cauldron, so maybe I can make some better potions. And draw a card, because maybe it's Batissa's thing, and it's not. Close them out. Alright. 45, 50! 50 on turn 6? Man, I was really sucking. You don't even understand how sucking I was at this game. Now that I'm starting over. Kind of, I'm halfway starting over. This was a beautiful turn, and close us out with plus 11. Oh, she had max interest! 57! Ah! You don't understand, I'm blowing my own mind here. I'm a better salesman than I ever was in my previous lives. It's working for Roxanne. This man is working for Roxanne? Oh no, Quinn? He's sabotaging me by giving me things that suck. To be fair, the cards that people give you in this game are basically like them explaining a method to sell something, you know? Like this is just like, here, this is a way to sell. So it could very easily be that someone's like pretending to be my friend and being like, people really like it in this town when you like just yell at them. Like just grab their attention, just straight up start screaming at them. They love that. And I'd be like, alright. I've literally accepted everything else that people have offered so far, so. And let us just simply close that out. Plus another max 55! 55! I feel like I should have more money than I do. It sucks because I got like really good scores for all of those, but the potions that I was selling were like really dinky, so it was not actually as useful as it felt like it could have been. Oh yeah, also last round, I think I spent some money buying a shelf, and I also didn't know how to use the shelf, so I also had an unused shelf for all of the last time I was playing. This is an interesting card game too, because I feel like a lot of times with card games, especially like deck builder based roguelites, it's beneficial to not have a lot of cards in your hand, because like the less cards you have, every time you draw, the more likely you are to draw the exact ones that you wanted. So the fact that this game allows you to choose how many cards are in your hand for free, you know, you don't have to pay to like have less than 20, makes it feel like it's interesting, because my brain automatically assumes, oh, that's going to be crazy helpful. But then the fact that it's free, my brain is saying, okay, there's a reason why it's free. Maybe this game actually, it's definitely better to have all the cards. So I guess I feel like if I thought about it more in-depthly, I might be able to like make a deck that's small and so functional that it's amazing all the time, but I don't want to think about it that deeply. If we have enough potions to sell, only $48? Come on, this is worth more than that. Put one of those down there. I think I would actually like to visit Mint first, just to make sure that she has everything that she needs. So we're gonna take this stuff real quick, and we're gonna send her on her mission. And then while we're gone... Oh, Saffron. So this girl is also really cute. She is a satyr. Honestly, I think Saffron is probably the cutest girl in the game. And she also, like, doesn't look like a child. Like, that's the weird thing about Quinn, is that I chose Quinn because I like his, like, personality the most, but he kind of looks like a 14-year-old boy. It's very fun that for some reason Mint has a chance of finding, like, flooring and wallpaper and stuff while she's out. Cactus! After 3 years of exposure near heat. Yes! It looks like an emancipated kid from a Dickens novel. Yeah. Which is crazy because he eats so much. He literally eats anything I give him in order to sell it again, so he must have like a really high metabolism. Okay, so I needed this cactus. That was what I was looking for. Thank you so much. Everything is crazy expensive. That's great. This thing is awesome. I want some of those. I know I'm supposed to be saving money because I need the extension for the second cauldron, but everything is so good. I can come by it and buy it tomorrow. I just have to remember that I don't have to buy everything now. We could hang out. It's also giving me that like sunk cause fallacy, is that what it's called? Where these things are like, it boosts your relationship and also relieves stress. And I'm like, well, because I'm not stressed right now, I don't want to waste half the benefit and do it now, so I don't do it at all. But then I'm like, I gotta probably make friends with these people someday. I am clicking on this just to check if my last potion is ready, and it is. I wonder if the potion actually displays the readiness of things. Oh, it's my goodness! This potion is good enough for the contest! We finally made one. And we've got 2 of them, so I can actually feed one to Mint, and she can actually be useful when she goes on her little missions. I do need more health and more regular potions though, so let's get some more. Well, actually, let's do mana first, because we literally have none right now. Green and yellow. We're doing some Christmas. Can I help you? Hello. I think it's fun because I think they were just switching out random hairstyles with bodies. Like the only changes they were making was like a body plus a random animation plus a hair, and they're all switching out randomly. Okay, which I think is also possibly causing why some of the animations are doing some clipping, because I think the hair, the animations, and the body are all being like randomized. %, price increases, additional 3% for tonics. It is more money. It is more money. I am trying to save money to get the upgraded cauldron space so I can run 2. But I guess 2 cauldrons actually is not going to help me make the potions I need to get to the first contest. It's just going to help me make them faster. So maybe this is worth it? Weightlifting. Mukduk has an impressive collection of dumbbells stashed within his sled. He's quick to tell Sylvia he forged them himself. Instead of pound or kilogram, the weights are all labeled with icons of common animals. Mukduk lifts the equivalent of 2 wild boars over his head and he laughs joyfully. Sylvia figures she'll start with squirrels and work her way up. It's not only kill you. It did not kill you, so it must have made you stronger, yes? I feel closer and less stressed. I feel like I probably could have lifted more than squirrels, especially since Quinn literally trusted me to, like... I thought I was gonna fight some people off of, like, a ship, and I was cool with that. I think I can handle more than squirrels. So I want to befriend more people. I like Quinn's card. I feel like they're kind of, like, gambly, you know? Like, they have high reward, high damage, though. Batiste cards are good. Saffron's card seems like they're mostly about reducing anxiety, which at the time... Like, right now, I'm not having really any troubles with the anxiety, so I don't think that's fine. I will visit Batiste, which, honestly, I realize is probably fine anyway, because I need some investments to pick up, and while I'm there, we can be friends. Late night gathering. I already invested, and I can't even hang out. What a waste of time. Why did you even invite me over here? Thanks. I did hear, which could be a cool thing, that because it's a 2 out of 3, right? I only need to win the first 2. So if I'm smart enough, I can just do 1 really good health potion, and I don't even need to make the balloon. So if I can just do the best Christmas tree potions you've ever seen. $48 plus 51. I suppose this is worth the amount of cost. Thank you. And customization. I bought a new shelf. I don't know if I'm actually using it is the problem. I only have enough for 1 shelf. Okay. I thought I could at least fit like 3. I feel like this shop was big enough for me to fit more than 1, but if that's all I got. Okay, now that we're here, I definitely think we can brew our health potions of legends at this point. And after we do that, I can chill and actually feel like I'm not like on an intense timeline. Super. Actually, we're just gonna use one of this. You can go. Okay, so that's our red and our yellow. Okay, so as of now, I think we should be good for the contest, which means everything else that we're doing for the next, like, today and tomorrow is just for the sake of earning more money. Hi, Sylvia. Do you think this potion will give me a boost? Fire tonic. I think it will. In fact, I was almost going to give it to you literally for free, but if you're going to come buy it, then I'm not going to fight that. I think I'm gonna pick it up next time with the final day before the contest and see if we can't actually pick that out. But anyway, it's been fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!